Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel. This is my first video I've ever done in my entire life. And so today I thought it would be nice to show y'all how to repair a Game Boy Pocket burned screen. It's gonna be a tedious process, but it is really worth it in the long haul. The polarizer that I have, it's gonna be a darker green than the original screen, but in my opinion, that is worth it. So stay tuned and here we go. All right guys, so the tools you're going to be needing to do this, it's going to be a Y-bit screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver, your Game Boy Pocket or a burnt screen, and to make things easier, I have an X-Acto knife kit, and last but not least, your polarizing film. All right, so assuming y'all already know how to disassemble a pocket, you're gonna want to remove the 4 screws on the outside, the 2 screws in the battery, and then the 3 screws on the inside. So I'm not gonna film that, I'm just going to fast forward through this part. All right, now to remove this ribbon cable, you're going to want to push up on these 2 pins and then gently pull the motherboard out. Set that over here. All right, now get rid of all the membranes. Now to get this screen off, you're going to want to just kind of bend the case to kind of pop out and loosen up that adhesive. Be careful that you don't crack the shell or crack the screen from doing that. So now that we did that, I'm going to use my X-Acto knife and be very careful to try and lift up on the screen without damaging it. And there we go, be very careful. It's like some of the adhesive is stuck to the screen. There we go. So now we got the polarizer and there's no cracks in it, so we are good. Let's go ahead and set this shell over here. All right, so now that we have just the screen off, we're going to want to use your X-Acto knife, and I'll preferably start on this side away from this ribbon right here. You do not want to cut this at all, or else you are going to have a very bad day. All right, so there are 2 layers. There's the polarizer and then the adhesive part underneath it, from what I remember. So you want to carefully get your knife and then you just want to start sliding it underneath. Be very careful. All right, now that you got a little corner, what I do is I just like to pull on it. More than likely, there's going to be a lot of adhesive left, but we can get that off with some alcohol. So you just want to pull until it comes off. All right, so looks like we have a lot of adhesive left over. So what I'm going to do is just put some isopropyl alcohol on here. And what I've found that works best for me is if I put a lot to cover the surface and just let that sit for about like 5 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh man, that's a bit too much. But oh well. All right, so I'm going to let that sit and I'll be back in 5 minutes. All right, so 5 minutes has been up, and so what I'm going to do is take my X-Acto knife and just start scraping very carefully at the adhesive layer. So I'm going to keep doing this until the whole thing has been free of the adhesive. All right, so with just scraping the screen with alcohol with my knife, I got most of it off, but as you can see, there is still some residue left over. So what I'm going to do is get a Q-tip and some isopropyl alcohol, and I'm just going to continue the process of trying to get the adhesive off the screen by going in circular motions. So I'm going to keep doing this until all of the adhesive is gone. All right, so after about 30 minutes of non-stop scrubbing, I was finally able to remove all of the adhesive. What you want is a nice, clean finish. No adhesive at all. All right, now for the next step, we're wanting to add the polarizing film. Now, the best way to do this is to take your old polarizer and place it on the polarizer and then cut the square off. You want the color to be around right there. That's where you want it, that shade of green. Not too dark and not too orange, but just right. All right, so now I'm going to take the polarizer, place it up against this, and then cut a piece out. All right, so I cut out my polarizer film, and now we have a good square that we can place inside the shell. So here we go. Still got this leftover adhesive in here, which we can use. Take the polarizer, and there is a piece you can peel. Just want to make sure that's the way you want it, and then flip it over. Place it on the inside of here, and then pop the screen in. Now you should have a good looking screen. Now you want to pop back in the membranes. Connect the ribbon cable. Push down on these 2 pins. Screw in the 3 screws. Flip it over, make sure, oh dang, there is a dot in there. Let me go ahead and take that back out. All right, now you want to go ahead and put the backing on. Put in the rest of the screws. Pop in some AAA batteries. Pop in a game. Voila. Look at that. Good as almost new. Let's turn it on and see what it looks like. There we go. And there you have it, a brand new screen. Well, the repair for the screen. Well, so there you have it, guys. That is my way on how to repair a burnt polarizer on a Game Boy Pocket. As you can see, it looks really clean and brand new. Oh, thank you so much. And if this tutorial helped you at all, please like and subscribe. And hopefully I can be able to film more videos in the future.